what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetheus, right-handed Zeus, and you already know what this is. This is what I told you I was bringing to you, and if you're here for that title, you already know. This is that Infinity War 4K Ultra Blu-ray disc review, and we're even going to be talking about the 1080p version, and I will be giving away a copy of the digital code for subscribers. You have until Friday to get into that contest to enter the win. Please comment on this video and tell me how much of a fan you are of Infinity War, and I will choose Thursday night or Friday in the daytime and announce the winner this Friday. Like and subscribe. Now let's jump into this movie review. Now the first subject we're going to cover, we're going to talk about video quality, and I'm going to rate this by stars. Okay, we're going to rate it by stars. Now for the video quality on the disc, it was said to be shot, the movie was shot in 6.5K, but on the disc it was a 2.5K intermediate. IMDb has came out and said no, the movie is native 4K on that Ultra Blu-ray disc. That's what I'm talking about, people. We don't want no 2K intermediate movies. We want native 4K movies, just like we want our games in native 4K. Not too much of that checkerboarding. Now, another good thing, the HDR in this movie is insane, people. Yeah, it's insane, man. The lighting, when the cape goes past Doctor Strange's cape go past different situations, the way the light pops back out from behind it, you can't even tell that this is a CG cape, man. Disney, one thing they can do is visuals with that Marvel studio. They have been kicking the teeth in visuals. That's what I'm talking about. And I rate the Blu-ray at the 1080p at 5 stars because it is crystal clear and it is sharp. And for the 4K version, I give it 4.5 stars because it ain't quite perfect. Some scenes you could tell that the lighting is a little, not the lighting, but the color saturation is a little dim in certain areas in the movie. But you know what? It's still reference material. Now, let's jump into this audio quality. And this is where Disney kind of comes up short with this Dolby Atmos. Now, the two tracks to listen to is DTS Master 7.1 Lossless and Dolby Atmos. Now, we're going to get into the DTS. The DTS 7.1 Lossless is the best quality on this Blu-ray. It is the best. It sounds phenomenal. And people are saying, but Dolby Atmos is the jump off. Yeah, it is. But when Disney uses Dolby Atmos, they seem to drop the ball. This is like the second time in a movie where the Dolby Atmos tracks are lower volume than the DTS. And the sound effects also play low. Now, when you get into certain scenes, it revs back up. But generally, this is like some type of family setting with these Disney movies. What they have to do, they definitely gonna have to step up they DTS. They Dolby Atmos output. Disney, come on now, come on. You got the visuals down packed. You and Marvel, you can't be dropping that Atmos. Everybody's selling these receivers and pushing these headphones and all this other stuff. You got to get them tracks up. Ladies and gentlemen, my recommendation for you to watch this movie is in DTS Master 7.1 Lossless Audio. It is the best track on the disc. Facts. Now let's get into some of these special features. As usual, the special features are not featured on the 4K Blu-ray disc. They are put on the 1080p disc because there's really no space. They try to stick all the quality visuals on the 4K Ultra Blu-ray disc and all the bells and whistles. So they give you a 1080p disc with the movie, and it has all the special features, the deleted scenes, and everything else. Let's go through what is actually in this version. They have a little intro with director Joe and Anthony Russo, who offer their thoughts, available only on a Blu-ray player menu screen. They also has a strange alchemy, a look at bringing together so many characters from the Marvel Universe. That's basically them explaining everything. Then they go into the exploration and the film's antagonist Thanos, which is called the Mad Titan. This is also one of the special. You might want to watch this, and I have watched all of it, and it is definitely a good look. It's like talking to a developer about a game and seeing their visions. Then they have Beyond the Battle Titan. This takes another look in bringing the Marvel characters together, but finally moves them more closer to exploring the film's battle on the Titan, which you know that battle was epic. It was over. But yeah, people caught feelings and they had to let Thanos go. Now, they also go deep into the Beyond the Battle at Wakanda. This is a Georgia location, and it stood for the fictional African background constructed in the battle's dynamic scope, digital constructs, and making the final film's moments. This is another good look into this, and this is 10 minutes and 58 seconds long, so you get a real serious in-depth about it. Then we go to the deleted scenes. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, not really any of them was detrimental to the movie, so go check out those deleted scenes. Then they also have a nice little gag reel, about 2 minutes long, of the actors acting up and doing all kind of other stuff. Then they got a nice little audio commentary from the directors Joe and Anthony Russo and the writers Christopher Marcus, Stephen McFeely, and they go deep into the film's history and story. Go check out those special features. Now, for my overall review for the movie itself, we gonna go with the 10 stars on this one. I give this movie a 9.5. Now, let me tell you why. Not only was the movie fantastic, the battle scenes was dope, the Wakanda battle was incredible. To have all those superheroes fighting and everybody shared their vision and battles and scenes and situations quite evenly. There was no dominant factor until Thor came through. Whew. And wrecked shop. But otherwise, it definitely was something to behold how this movie came together. And then yes, this is reference material. If you own a nice 4K TV and you got that surround sound, pump that DTS lossless audio 7.1 track. You will not be disappointed. Now that's all I have on this movie. 10 thumbs up. Go cop that. You know what I'm saying? Plus the plot is incredible. The twist was incredible. And they did everything right in this movie. Like and subscribe. That's all I got for you. See you in the next movie review. And I'm out. Cheese.